Imagine a workplace where every voice matters, where diversity isn't an afterthought but a driving force of innovation and growth. Does that sound like the place where you clock in every day? If your answer is no, then it's time for a change. It's a well-known fact that diversity and inclusion are more than just buzzwords. They're business imperatives. A diverse workforce fosters creativity, innovation, and a wider range of skills and perspectives. But how can we close the representation gap and create such a workforce? Take the case of Intel, a company that has been successful in achieving gender parity in its US workforce. Intel has committed to increasing diversity by setting clear, measurable goals and transparently reporting on progress. They've also established a warm line, an internal resource for employees to express concerns and seek advice about bias and discrimination. Or consider Salesforce, a company that has taken bold steps to close the wage gap. They've conducted regular audits of their pay practices, adjusting salaries when necessary to ensure equal pay for equal work. They've also implemented a robust diversity and inclusion training program, which includes unconscious bias training for all employees. And then there's Accenture, a company that's leading the way in creating an inclusive work environment. They've launched several initiatives to identify and support underrepresented communities, including their Skills to Succeed program, which aims to equip more than 3 million people with the skills to get a job or build a business. What do these companies have in common? They've recognized the value of diversity and inclusion and have taken purposeful steps to foster it in their workplaces. They've understood that diversity isn't just about ticking boxes or meeting quotas. It's about creating an environment where everyone feels valued and can contribute to their full potential. But diversity and inclusion don't happen overnight. They require a sustained commitment, a willingness to challenge the status quo, and the courage to make difficult decisions. So, ask yourself, what steps are you taking to close the representation gap in your workplace? Are you merely paying lip service to diversity, or are you actively working to build an inclusive environment? Remember, the journey towards diversity and inclusion is a marathon, not a sprint. It's about progress, not perfection. And it starts with you. So take a leaf out of Intel, Salesforce, and Accenture's book, set clear, measurable goals, implement bias awareness training, identify and support underrepresented communities, and most importantly, lead by example. Because diversity and inclusion aren't just good for business, they're essential for it. So don't wait for change to happen. Be the change.